Hello guys, I hope you are all doing good. I said my next video would be a tutorial video and it is not. Sorry for that. But for my defense, it took me so long to make this almost finished. I still need to make a second row of single crochet for my border. It has all the features I wanted to show in my tutorial. Now, the big issue for me, not for you, maybe a little bit for you, is that my rush videos are 2 hours long. I think I discarded too much information in there, but they seem to be all useful. So are you ready for an hour and a half maybe of tutorial to make this long sleeve cardigan version sweater? I didn't finish yet. This is how it looks like. So as I said, I had two different types of long sleeves. This is another octagon long sleeves that I made for the test. The sleeves are long but short at the same time, and I really like it. It's like a small size. It's a different color here, but that's not the most important for now. So be prepared. 1 hour and a half of tutorial. On another hand, I was taking a break a little bit from this project, Recreative Crochet. And yesterday, late evening, I made this because I had the idea at work. I wanted to test. You remember I made another one? So this is the first version. Can you see the difference? The lines are a little bit different, but the shape, the basic shape is the same. I tested the same idea, but without the V here, but straight on the top. And I didn't like how this border, because it's very thick here, and I'm not feeling like frogging this border to make it closer to this one. I don't know if I'm going to make a tutorial of this too, because there are too many projects I want to make tutorial of and I don't have enough time. I just wish I could quit my job and crochet full-time. Finger crossed it can happen in the near future. You never seen this little guy here, but I made this like more than a month ago, and I shooted the tutorial of how I made this, but my phone had an update the day before, and I didn't notice that the video settings switched back to high performance instead of high compatibility. And I didn't feel like looking for softwares to convert it to a format that my computer can read, so sorry, I'm going to have to shoot it back and maybe with a bigger version, but that will not be for now. But it would be a good Halloween project, as it looks a little bit like a pumpkin or a, how do you call it, chaudron in English? Google said it is cauldron. It is a cauldron pumpkin purse. It is so cute to collect candy with. Maybe a bigger version, unless you have diabetes. And those are my recreative crochet projects that should be turned out into tutorials. I really don't have time. I need more time. I need an assistant, like a crocheter that will be the hands and I would be the head. So what I'm going to do first today is finish shooting this tutorial. I only have 1 row of single crochet left. I love the cuff. This is the only way I could make a cuff. Look at this. Look at this. Perfect. It's just perfect. I'm so proud of myself. Don't mind all the mess in the background, please. So I'm recording the tutorial. It was a long run. I'm going to give you guys all the details, the measures, and yeah, I didn't suggest any crochet hook size nor yarn, because in that tutorial you can use anything you want, anything. And I give you all the informations to make your size. You can make it any size you want. Maybe even for the Hulk. If you want to make one for the Hulk using a 2mm crochet hook, you can do it with this tutorial, the upcoming one. But you will need to have the Hulk measures at that time. So you need a very long tape measure, or you need to have the Hulk nearby. Do you know the Hulk? I would like to ask him some questions if you have his contact. I'm very slow when I do the border. Single crochets, I don't know how to make them fast. Double crochet, I think double crochet is the stitch that I master the most and that I'm really comfortable with. Single crochet, I'm like clumsy, as you don't yarn over before making the stitch. It's like, yeah, it's weird to begin with an insert instead of a yarn over, like with slip stitches. And this is how it looks. I find it like gorgeously gorgeous. It is so flowy with the bamboo, cotton bamboo yarn. I'm gonna tie my hair. Too much on the way. Oh my god. Oh, this is, oh, I love the color. I love it. Look at the sleeves. The length is okay, but it is longer than I thought though, as it is very elastic. And with the classic granny stitch, it is even more elastic and meshy. Oh, this is so airy. This is just so cool. I'm so proud of myself. And look at the neck when I close it. It's like, maybe I should have begun this part like closer to the border here. Now I look like Dracula. No. But when I put it back there, it holds the two from. I should have made them at least longer, maybe. But look at this. It is so shy. This or this, I don't know yet. I need to find the yarn first. So I have my bag of t-shirt yarn here. But this is not a t-shirt yarn. This is my test yarn. And I have tones of colors there. I love this. And I don't know, because if I make a tutorial, I would like to use a normal, like not normal, but a small size. It is easier to fit on camera and easier for me to crochet too. I'm just going to make the test with the actual size. I can use the dark ones as this is another tutorial, so I don't really need it to be perfectly clear. This is heavy. I doubled my t-shirt yarn to make this one. I doubled like twice of this, but some of them are pretty thick and doesn't need to be doubled like the one I used for the border. This is single strand yarn and it is the size of 2 of this one. And I don't know if you are like me, but when you have a lot of texture on your crochet like this, I really need a solid color to highlight and enhance the color changing. But with texture, you really need a solid color to enhance the texture. Like here, it would be a headache to have texture with this. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't fit. It has too much information to add texture to. This could be good, but I want to use up my dark colors. I have those, like, those are so beautiful. Those are so beautiful, but I want to keep them for a, a better project. I don't know, I can't put myself to use them. It's like, oh, they're so precious, and I know I won't find it, as Action is a discounter and I can't find them anywhere, and I think those are the last ones, so I really don't want to waste them for a project that I don't really like. And this one too, look, this is so beautiful, like milk, coffee, toffee, sugar, brown sugar, and this one too. So beautiful, and they're so cheap. This is like 2 euros. It has 350 grams. 2 euros, actually 1.99. I have a lot of blue, but they are all different for this one. As this one is more like fun, I think this should be solid, as I will not be sure how to change the colors. But for this one, it is more like prêt-à-porter. Maybe it would be good with different color, but not mixed with each other, like really texturized. I don't know. Let's test it. Let's test it. Enough talking, time for testing. I think I'm not going to use this one, as the texture is too different from the other ones, and I'm afraid it will be thinner. But those, actually those two here seems to be the same thickness. I hope it will be the case. And I hope I can find the easy start of those, because sometimes they don't have. This one has, hallelujah. Where does one? Oh, that was a long run. Actually, I need to begin with a magic circle. I don't know where we're going, but we are going. Actually, I used the same crochet hook to make this, and I don't want my work to be this small. Close, all right. And let's begin. But this yarn seems to be thicker though. That's what I love about crocheting purse and bags and stuff with yarn, t-shirt yarn. It goes so fast. It grows so fast. And I don't know if it will give the exact same shape with the two yarn, as the pink one is a very flexible, like elastic t-shirt yarn too, though, but less, little less. So fast. Maybe I don't even need to cut this video. No, actually, it would take an hour to make. An hour? I don't know. How long will it take? Will I travel them? Okay, I need to introduce this and catch this. There we go. We can do it. We can do it. I trust. I think I'm just going to stick to those two colors, but because I don't really see what this one will bring. It is so close to the other color here, and it is close to black, so I'm gonna alternate those two. This is how it looks until now. It's so easy. I really can make a fast tutorial of this if it turns out good. This one is already like so cool. I could see someone walk with this on fashion show. I will not be able to crochet the whole day because I need to go to the driving school. Yeah, I don't have my driving license yet. And I'm feeling more comfortable now. But yeah, today's lessons should be about parking. And if you are in the United States, I think that most of the cars there now are automatic. That is not the case in France. Most of the cars are still manual. I hope I can have it the first time because it's expensive, hella expensive. So here we are now. We have our big bandana. You know, I'm really tempted to order some sugar and cream yarn cones from Amazon. I think it's a good yarn. I've never used it, but I hear a lot about it. And I used to buy on Hobby, but their cones are really thin. For 8, I would like the 8/8. Is that how you say it? The 8/8 could be a cone and don't have factory knots, of course. But at this time, you can buy a lot of small ones, like 50 grams, but a lot of them. But yeah, I don't know. I want to test it. Maybe I'm going to order some and see. And as usual, no sew, one sole piece. You know me. All my pieces are in one block. That is my thing. I almost forgot about this plan, but I wanted to provide some exclusive content and have like membership. I don't know where yet, maybe Patreon or YouTube or even TikTok, but maybe not TikTok. Yeah, I would like to put on some exclusive content like my drawing process. How does the idea pop in my head and all the process from how I develop the pattern, how I draw the pattern, all the modification, and until the final test and stuff like that. And I wanted to make videos of that and put it somewhere. Would you like to see that? Is that something that could be interesting to you? This is the part I like the most, the testing. And sometimes it's disappointing, but for now, those are pretty working out good, so. Okay. First part connected. And this is how it looks like until now. This is the wrong side. I'm just going to put it on. So this is how it looks until now. It is not bad. I just made a single crochet row and yeah, it's okay. I feel like it needs some more height. Actually, this is the lower part of this. Like if it didn't have this part, you could cut it here. This is just the lower part. And that's it. I made some border slip stitches. This is one side and this is the other side. And this is the inside. There is not much left of both of them, so I don't know if they would have been enough to imprison my handle. Goodbye, goodbye. And leave the loose ends inside. Which one do you prefer? With the V neck or without? I don't have time to test this one today. I need to edit a lot of videos. Like, you can put your AirPods or, I don't know, some coins maybe in this. I'm happy I finished my tutorial, filming my tutorial of this. Literally my favorite piece of those past few weeks. Original part. I like the fact that it is not symmetrical though. And I like how it is so, look at this, wobbly. So I made this today. Can I have them together? Yes, of course. And this too. Thank you so much to have watched this video, and I hope you liked it. I'm planning to edit the tutorial for this octagon number 5 long sleeves, and I don't know if I'm going to shoot this before I make the tutorial of how to begin all octagon cardigans. I don't know, it will be a surprise. Maybe a purse, maybe another purse, maybe a bag for Halloween. I really love this one. Or maybe a tutorial of another bag, or octagon number 6. Who knows? The hoodie? What? Tell me in the comments which one I should make first, because there are too much project going on. See you next time. Very soon. Too late to change the front panels, but I wish I could use